What's up, guys? It's me again, the me you don't know, but that shouldn't matter for you to enjoy a good story. So let's get on with the show now, shall we? So, last we left off, June had officially adopted Deku and took him home. It took some convincing to get him out of the hospital, but uh, other otherwise he listened and went home with June to her apartment, something like that. As she did tell him that she had two other children that is living with her, and she told him that he'll meet them later, but at that moment in time, he had to get some rest. So she showed him to his room and everything. As I said, she had everything prepared already. A lot of his stuff is already like moved in, but he'll do some decorating later. Yes, it's it's not a pretty big room. It was like the guest room that she just moved Deku stuff into, and so now, yeah, that's about it. So next morning, Deku would wake up pretty freaking early, cause his dad would always get up around, I say five in the morning, and they would train together, basically like a morning jog, pretty much. It's just an early morning workout. So as Deku got into that routine, so new place, but same habits. As he would have got up and took a jog around the neighborhood or something like that. You know, as he would take that time to get familiar with his new surroundings, as he's nowhere near home. He's in a completely different city, pretty much. No, not really. Like not a different city, more like different part of the city. Yeah, you know. And I'll say, he moved a bit. Where he's staying at now, it's a bit closer to Dagobah Beach, so it's like walking distance. And on his morning jog, he would have found the beach filled with trash and whatever. As he's not going to do anything to it now, but he sees it as a great place to train and and some other stuff. You'll find out more about that later. So when Deku got back, he decided to just like uh actually never mind. So when Deku got back, it would be around the time June would be up making breakfast. As we'll do a bit of a time skip to when it's not that long of a time skip. It's more like an hour or so. As June would be waking everyone up, letting them know she made breakfast or whatever, and that she's off to work. So yeah, pretty much she just made breakfast and left it there in the kitchen for them to serve themselves. Serve themselves. So when June was walking out is when Deku was walking in. As they had a bit of a conversation, and she realized that he was already up, so that's why he didn't answer her when she knocked on his door and whatever. You know, just a small talk, and and she would have let him know again to like what's the word, to introduce himself to his new roommates. Yeah. Nah, she wouldn't say that. She'd probably already be treating him like a son. So she'd say to introduce himself to his new sisters. Yeah. And if you forgot who it was, you have Ray Torino, granddaughter of Gran Torino. Basically, they got the same quirk, so you know, no need to explain there. And uh, what's her name? May. I don't really have a last name for her, but it's not really important, so I'm just going to be calling her May and calling Ray Ray. And you know, um, her quirk is it's a bit complicated, and let me try my best to explain it. So, her quirk is like elemental control, and she'll be able to control all the basic elements, but there's a catch to it. You know the elements like air, fire, water, uh, lightning, those things like that. Basically, all the elements, really. But the problem is she can't control it. So all the elements, they end up like combining into one and just causing an explosion. So so she has a little trouble just using one element. So she ends up using all of them and they just mix and cause an explosion. And the thing is, she will have this nifty little support item, basically just a stick, really, as she calls it, her magic wand. It's just like a pointer. She's able to direct where the explosion happens. Is that's about how much control she has with her quirk. That's all the control she has. She may or may not gain more control, but 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 by the time as I'm explaining this quirk when she's older and in UA, so that's about as much as control she's going to have entering UA. And by the way, these explosions aren't small at all. They're like 10 times bigger than Bagago's. Just saying that now. And she's pretty much overpowered. Just, what is that? What? Hold on a second. Well, hello, I'm back. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. But, I believe I was just explaining May's quirk, right? And I was letting you all know that it was a lot. Um, it was better than, or 10 times bigger and more explosive than Bakugo's quirk, right? That is that is how things is going to work. As she is going to be insanely overpowered. And plus she'll have a little bit of martial arts training, but we'll get to that later. And that is, all three of them are going to be trained by June now. The days she's off work, and they spend their family time um, learning how to fight and protect themselves. So in this one, she's all three of them's gonna be insane. Okay. And I have plans for Deku. Just you wait. He may be quirkless, but he'll be. Just you wait. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I don't remember where I was in the story. Oh yes, Deku was just now getting back home, and he's gonna introduce himself to his new sisters. Yeah, and boring scene is a boring scene. I don't feel like explaining it. Okay, so let's go to a time skip. Um, because the Deku's school went in it disappeared basically. Since Deku's school disappeared, he had to go to a different one. And it's all the kids that survived. Sorry, but yes, some of them did not make it. So yeah, they all were scattered about and went to different schools. And I already told you where Bakugo went. So, oh, and about that, should I make Bakugo a villain? Because that'll be interesting. And it'd also free up a seat for UA. I could put one of my other characters in that spot. You know, you know it. Ooh, you know, just thinking about it now, it'll get chaotic. So I don't want to think about that now. I want you guys to think about that and let me know what you think. So, where was I? Where should I send Deku to? Um, guess I should send him to some school. I don't really know. It's just some random school. It don't matter, as he'll transfer out of it anyway to go to a police academy. As the youngest you can go to one of those academies is like 12 or so. And Deku, he's going to go there. And that, because of what I just had to do, I'm going to end it off here. It took a lot out of me, even though it was only like 10 minutes. It took. I, I lost my train of thought. Like there was something that was going to happen when he was going to meet his sisters, but screw that, am I right? Yeah, sorry it's short. These videos are just getting shorter and shorter, I swear. But, anyways, things are going to start getting interesting. Very, very interesting. And, so, like, if you like, subscribe if you want to, comment down below if you enjoyed or not. And also, comment down below if Bakugo should become a villain or if he should remain a hero. I await your answers. So, I'll see you all in the next one.